Greetings, everyone. Welcome back. We're already on Phonics Strategy 2, Lesson 3. And so what have we learned about Phonics Strategy 2? Well, we have learned that if you have two or more consonants in between two vowels, two things happen. One is that first vowel, it's always going to be short. And the second thing that happens is you divide the word after the first consonant. And that's going to help you a lot when you get to bigger words, because you're going to be dividing those big words into syllables so that you get all the letters in order and you don't guess anything wrong, because you have this beautiful plan of dividing them into syllables. So So as you've noticed, the words as we progress through each lesson get a little bit more challenging, so you might be seeing some words you haven't heard before, and so that's when you have to really start using the strategy. So if you look at this top word, what pattern do you see? What are you going to do to that word? Yeah, you're right. You're going to look and see where are the vowels and what patterns do you see. So where is the first vowel? Well, it looks like it is the letter I. And then what do you see next? A T. What's that? Well, it's a consonant. So is this T. And then you see another vowel. So what do you know about that pattern? Well, we know that when you have two or more consonants in between two vowels, it makes this first vowel short. And we also know that we're going to divide that word where? After the first consonant. So the beauty of this is now you start saying longer words, one little syllable at a time. So we know this is short. What sound is short I? Yeah, so you put those letters in order. Bit. Then you know ER has a sound. Bit. Turn. You probably hadn't heard that word before, but we use the phonics strategies to divide it and know what it is going to be. So here, let's look at the next word. And so where do you see that first vowel? It's right here. And then what's the N? A consonant. What's the K? A consonant. What's the E? A consonant. So what do we know? The I is going to be short. And we're going to divide the word after the first consonant. So no short I is I, so it's trinket. Trinket. And then we look at the last one. Let's see. What are we going to look for? Yeah, the vowels. And what's the pattern we see? So the I is the first vowel, and then we have a consonant, which is the M, and a consonant, which is the P, and another consonant, and a vowel. And so we know, what do we know about the I? Yep, it's going to be short, and we should divide it there after the first consonant, but you know what? We're not. Because we know that E at the end doesn't make a sound. Because if we were going to divide it, then it'd be glimpsy. But it's not, because E at the end never makes a sound. So in words like this, where you see an E at the end, you're not going to divide it. It's just going to be glimpse. And so you see that in quite a few instances where you see this pattern with an E, and all you know is that I is going to be short, but you're not going to divide those words because it's not glimpsy. So what you want to do now is show what you know. So just go to your Google form and explain what you know about those words that are on Google Forms. So you're going to let us know, where are you going to divide that word? What sounds the vowel going to have? And why are you going to do that? Because if you can explain these strategies, you know what? Then you can use them. So take a few minutes to head to Google Form and do that right now. So now it's time for us to put this strategy into action. And so once again, if you ever forget the rules, the vowel rules, they're up there. One vowel in the word is short. Two or more consonants in between two vowels definitely is always short as well. So those are the two short rules. And then if you ever forget what the short vowel sound is, it is right there. But the real work of your lesson is to read the words on this list. And so as I was saying a minute ago, you can see that they're getting more challenging. And so if we look, let's look at the last row. Here we go. So you see vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, going to divide it there. So, yep, it's crummy, gassy, willow, pitcher, baffle, bittern, aster. And so practice reading them. Once again, you want to get, so you go really fast, crummy, gassy, willow, pitcher, baffle, bittern, aster. And so that's your goal. And so you want to read these words for at least 10 minutes. There's like 6 pages in this lesson, so there's lots of words for you to practice on. And so then when you think you're really getting good, you can have someone at home time you, like for 15 seconds. And then when I see you again, or when your teacher sees you again, your teacher will have you read the words to them too. And I personally like to time people for 15 seconds so that we can record your time on Google Form and have beautiful picture of your growth throughout the whole year and see your awesome progress. So now it's time for you, to get to work and to read these words as fast as you can.